Alright, everyone. Good lord, we are back for our third year at Hogwarts. This is so crazy. We're in the Great Hall. Let's see, what's on our agenda list? Your third year at Hogwarts has commenced. Meet your friends in the Great Hall. Gather in the Great Hall. Alright, let's do this. Everybody is sitting around. First year, Hufflepuff. I was sorted into Hufflepuff. Awesome. Mr. Filch. You think you're a hero? I think you're nothing but a troublemaker. Me and Miss Norris will be watching you. Alright. Let's ignore them and meet my friend. Because, they'll have something to say. Penny is a Hufflepuff. It's great to see you, Michaela. How was your summer holidays? Aw, Penny. Difficult, honestly. The Daily Prophet reported what happened with the cursed vault last year, so my mom knows everything. She hopes I'll find out what happened to my brother, but she's afraid I'll end up missing too. We won't let that happen, Michaela. Aw, thank you, Rowan. She's my BS fan. Thanks. I'm just glad to be back at Hogwarts with all of you, so we can try to find the next vault. And oh my goodness, I want to zoom in. I do look a little older, I think. What do you guys think? Have you thought about the book and broken wand you found? Are you joking? I haven't let go of them since I left. I just wish I could figure out what they're for. I did a lot of research the past couple of months and have some theories. We can discuss them after Dumbledore's speech. Oh, there's Ben! He doesn't look really much older, though. Maybe a little. Is Dumbledore going to punish us for instigating the vaults? I don't think so. He asked me to stay away from them, but he wasn't upset. That's a relief. It looks like he's about to speak. We'd better take our seats. Alright, let's go see what Dumbledore has to say. Welcome back to Hogwarts! I'm pleased to have all of you new and returning students here for another year of magical learning and self-defense. Of course, I would be remiss if I did not mention the eruption in the room. As many of you know, last year Hogwarts was affected with cursed ice caused by one of the long-rumored cursed vaults. The curse was released by someone attempting to enter a vault, so I am ordering everyone in this room to stay away from the rest. It's said that tampering with each vault unleashes a unique curse, and I will not have my students and faculty endangered again. It is true that the students who opened the cursed vault broke the curse and saved the school. It is also true that they put all of us at risk by doing so. Students are absolutely forbidden from seeking the remaining vaults. The penalty for anyone caught doing so will be severe, especially so for repeat offenders. Professor Dumbledore. Okay. It is the staff's responsibility to take care of the situation and ensure that Hogwarts is safe for everyone. So once more, do not attempt to locate... Okay guys, I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an interruption, and I missed some of the words, I'm sorry. My apologies, I hope that temporarily damaging your eardrums has saved you from more permanent harm. Professor Dumbledore, okay. Now, please enjoy your feast. I've had the opportunity to sample this year's pumpkin tart, and it's particularly tasty. So much for Dumbledore not being upset. Do you think he knows that I was there? Are we going to get detention? Rowan, what should we do? Find the next vault or obey Dumbledore? Find the next cursed vault so I can find my brother. I realize it's reckless and irrational, but I was actually hoping you'd say that. Oh, thanks, Rowan. Let's just focus on our classes until we figure out what to do next. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, so year 3. Crazy. We look so much older though. Alright, so we're gonna go and do the Valerian Spring because it is ready for us, and I'm excited. And that is all the way in the herbology classroom. So we need to find the herbology, which is exciting. Let's go see who our professor in this class is going to be. I'm excited. So far we have flying, potions, charms, transfiguration, and herbology. This is interesting. Am I here? Whoa, okay. This is the greenhouse, I guess, which is really, really cool. Hey, I never know what it's going to smell like in greenhouse trees. Hufflepuff student, make sure you have your dragon hide gloves. I heard the plants we're handling today have teeth. Oh, good. Okay, well, let's meet our teacher. Oh, okay. Professor Sprout. Yay! Michaela Fetna, it's very nice to see you in herbology class instead of searching for cursed vaults. Herbology is one of my favorite classes, Professor Sprout. How was your summer? How thoughtful of you to ask. Your brother was always the same way. My summer was splendid. I conducted several experiments on the composition of dragon dung fertilizer. Composition? Yes. The quantity and quality of dragon dung in the fertilizer has a tremendous impact on a plant's growth. Yuck. Doesn't it smell? Of course dragon dung smells. It is also quite useful, Miss Fetner. First, your place, now... Oh. Find your place. Now, it's time for today's lesson. Today, we will be learning to grow valerian. The roots of the magical plant can be used in many potions. Let's begin. Yay! We can do it. Okay, gotta get off my shirt. We know how to do this. I'm excited. To your stations, everyone! I have prepared a lecture on how to grow potion ingredients like valerian spring. Let's listen to her. Perfect. Have you been listening? Let's see if you know the answer to this. Which potion does not contain valerian springs? Sleeping Draught, Polygon? Oh, shoot. It was the last one. I got it wrong. Today I will demonstrate the proper way to grow valerian. Watch me! Good. Now, watch my every movement. You will need to do as I do. Okay. Gotcha. Gather supplies. Growing valerian springs will require specific equipment. Please gather the necessary supplies. This Tom, so how do you say her name? Nymphodis Tom? I'm not sure how you say her name, but she's very interesting. There's one last thing I'm missing. I think it's in that pot over there. Take a look. Okay, Tom. Study valerian. Valerian is a fairly easy-going plant, but you should always identify its needs. Okay, I picked the energy. You must focus to determine what your valerian needs. Thank you, Professor Sprout. I needed some water. Now that you know what the valerian needs, tend to your plant. Be sure to give it the proper fertilizer. I can't read it. Okay, the music was not playing, and that was gonna make me a little sad. Okay. So I forgot that it actually had some diamonds. So we're gonna be taking advantage of some of those. Cause since we won the house cup last year, we got gems, which I'm very happy about because that will somewhat help us. 10 knowledge points. I'm going for the coins, but I'll get them in between classes. Yeah. We should hurry and get our valerian this fertilizer. Give our valerian this fertilizer. Brilliant. Here you go, buddy. I want it to have good fertilizer. I mean, I know it's good, but I gotta be able to tend to it. Oh, Penny, what is it? We did it! We learned valerian spring. Awesome. Professor Sprout, now I will demonstrate watering the plant. Miss Haywood, fetch a pail for me, would you please? Yes, Professor Sprout. Tonks, which of these plants do you think would work best for bothering a certain irritable, bird-like librarian? Oh, Tonks, I don't know if that's such a... Ah! What happened? A werewolf just burst out of the pot. How did a werewolf get in here? It didn't, Professor Sprout. What's going on? Stand back, Miss Haywood.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Oh. If that wasn't a werewolf, what was it? A boggart. Nasty, shape-shifting creature. It takes the form of its victim's worst fear. Boggarts are defeated by laughter, so you cast ridiculous to change it into something humorous. Interesting. To my knowledge, a boggart has never been seen in the greenhouse. I must report this to Professor Dumbledore immediately. Class dismissed. Why would Penny's worst fear be werewolves? Well, Tonks, I assume it's because werewolves are terrifying, murderous creatures. Still, I should make sure she's okay. Go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Alright. So we've got to go learn rolling, which I assume is something with brooms. So, let's get to it. Alright guys, we have a last thing to do, and that is go to flying class, and it is finally ready. So let's head into flying class and see what's up. Ooh, Marula, be careful flying, Fetner. I'd hate to see you break your neck. Oh wow, actually being nice to me today, huh? Rowan, it could take me ages to decipher the book from the cursed vault. It's filled with symbols I've never even seen before. You can do it, Rowan. Ben, did that broken wand really belong to your brother, Michaela? I don't know, maybe. Let's do flying class and see what happens. Watcha, Michaela. Can you believe what that is? We finally get to visit Hogsmeade. I know. During the holidays, I researched the optimal path of exclamation by constructing a scale replica of the village made entirely out of acorns. Unfortunately, I didn't think to defend my tiny Hogsmeade against an attack by giant squirrels. I just can't wait to visit the Doku Joke Shop and buy sweets from Honey Dukes. And don't forget about butterbeer at the Tree Broomsticks.
Oh.
And do you have any idea how old the Tree's Broomsticks is? Think about all of the historical research we can do. I've always wanted to go to Hogsmeade. I just need to stop metamorphosizing into teachers to keep myself out of detention, we should all meet at the tree broomsticks. And what about your 3 broomsticks lineup? It's time for flying class. Ooh, it's time for flying class. Let's go. Alright guys, we have a last thing to do, and that is go to flying class, and it is finally ready. So let's head into flying class and see what's up. Ooh, Marula, be careful flying, Fetner. I'd hate to see you break your neck. Oh wow, actually being nice to me today, huh? Rowan, it could take me ages to decipher the book from the cursed vault. It's filled with symbols I've never even seen before. You can do it, Rowan. Ben, did that broken wand really belong to your brother, Michaela? I don't know, maybe. Let's do flying class and see what happens. Watcha, Michaela. Can you believe what that is? We finally get to visit Hogsmeade. I know. During the holidays, I researched the optimal path of exclamation by constructing a scale replica of the village made entirely out of acorns. Unfortunately, I didn't think to defend my tiny Hogsmeade against an attack by giant squirrels. I just can't wait to visit the Doku Joke Shop and buy sweets from Honey Dukes. And don't forget about butterbeer at the tree broomsticks.
Oh.
And do you have any idea how old the tree's broomsticks is? Think about all of the historical research we can do. I've always wanted to go to Hogsmeade. I just need to stop metamorphosizing into teachers to keep myself out of detention. We should all meet at the tree broomsticks. And what about your 3 broomsticks lineup? It's time for flying class. Ooh, it's time for flying class. You're about to attempt a tricky maneuver. The barrier roll. Take time to build up the courage to do it. Okay. I'm going slow with these guys because I don't want to lose all the energy, but we're gonna do it to get it. And it looks like we are about to be ready. Let's go for some empathy. Marula, you'd never be able to pull off a burial roll, would you, Fetner? I dare you to try it. Ooh, I hope I can do this. No!
Well done.
I didn't do it. I feel scared, but that's okay. Let's do this. Are you alright? today, or Tonks? Well, I crashed my broom into the owlery and the astronomy tower, the weeping willow, and Hagrid's vegetable patch. That's a few less crashes than my average, so I'd say I'm getting better. Do you need to go to the hospital? Probably, but who cares? We're going to Hogsmeade. The first thing I'm going to do is buy frog spawn soap at the Doku's and dip it into the girls' bathroom. Or slip it into the girls' bathroom. Before we can go to Hogsmeade, we need to go to our next class. You two go on without me. I have a few more pranks to plan before we head to Hogsmeade. Okay, Tonks. Guys, we finished it. Chapter 1 of Year 3 is complete. Year 3 begins. Well, guys, as I say in all my videos, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more.